I was looking back the things that happened in the previous place, and I think I let things go and I let it slide when the problem is small rather than talking about it. And the thing is, doing nothing about it when the problem is small, then there is another one happening, and then there is another one. So, in the meantime, the first two problems didn't get resolved, and I'll be thinking, I don't want to say something now because, it's not something major. So, for example, she had this one bicycle in front of the front door. Then she had another one, and she put two of them in front of the door, blocking almost, you know, the way to go out. And I had to squeeze my cart when I'm going out and things like that. And then about her music, she said she plays music on and off. And then she left it on all day, even when she wasn't home. So things like that, then it added up to other problems. So the thing is, when it's something small, you should say something right away. This way, it doesn't become one, two, and three problems. And this way, when it's small, either she can fix it, or then it's something either you can live with or you can't. And yeah, the place, I didn't like it as much. I didn't like the room, I didn't like the location, and she was so difficult to deal with. She won't compromise, she was too bossy. It's her house, she wants to do whatever she wants, and she didn't really care about renting. I don't know, I don't think she was really into renting the place. Maybe she just wanted somebody to keep her entertained or to keep her company. I'm not sure. But then there is this one thing I liked about being there. Just one thing, it was her dog. So whenever she used to go out to her appointments, she told me you can let him out, But I used to play with the dog in the backyard. It used to be fun. I used to throw the fetch, and she used to bring it, and I used to give her a treat. So that part was a fun part, but other than that, everything else was so difficult to talk to and to compromise. And she was always negative. She didn't want to compromise about anything. And she always, anytime I do something, she always something to say about it, like I wasn't doing it the right way. Like, for example, if I turn the light on in the kitchen, she used to say, you have the light on, like I'm supposed to get the natural light in the daytime from the window, and I shouldn't have the light on. I don't know, maybe she was doing on purpose so that I get annoyed and then I leave the place quickly. And then she had a friend one time. She was coughing. This friend, she was in her 70s or 80s, and she had pneumonia. So that's, I think, contagious, and I don't want to risk it to get, coughing and things. There are droplets in the air, so I wore a mask. And she got annoyed. She said, "You didn't have to wear a mask when my friend is here." Well, she's doing whatever she wants, technically, and I'm entitled to wear a mask or not to wear a mask to be safe, and I don't want to catch a cold or anything else. So she always had something to criticize, something that I wasn't doing things right, you know. So it wasn't a good fit, and um, so now I'm in this new place, and I didn't have enough time to find a place the way that I was looking for. But I ended up with a lady. At least it's safe, but then the location is still far away, and I still have to pay for Uber to get to a bus stop. And um, yeah, these are the things. It's still in a residential neighborhood. It's not centrally located, and things like that. But I have to adapt and adjust and try to make it work. Unless it's something you can't make it work, just like the other place. So far, when you first move in, everybody's in their best behavior. Everybody's nice. Everybody's showing the good side, and Everybody's being nice at first, and I hope it stays that way, But unless things change, and or maybe I find a place, I get lucky, find a place closer to commute and centrally located, then I would, I would have to give a notice and move out. But until that happens, I'm gonna stay here. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but let's see what happens. I'm hoping things will work out, and I'm trying to adjust the situation that it's being too far. I mean, it's kind of far from public transportation, but I'm gonna try to work it out and see what happens next. Well, this is what I have for you today. Please put a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.